Santa! What a day! The sun's shining, the sky's blue, and the point breaks are gnarly.
You've got that right, Elfie. I had no idea you could surf like you do, my boy.
It's all that Christmas sleigh practice, boss. Working for you has really improved my balance, strength, and stamina.
Well, ho, ho, ho. I never thought of Christmas as cross-training, Elfie, but as an old codger like me's learned from you youngsters, you learn something new every day. Ho, ho.
Stick with me, Santa. You'll go far.
Ho, 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 ho.
Oh, can I catch one more wave before we head back in for lunch, boss?
I don't see why not, Elfie. To use a little ocean lingo, the world is our oyster. Ho, ho. And I'm kicking myself for not thinking of a summer vacation before. You elves work so hard through our glorious Christmas holiday, you deserve a little R&R.
R&R? You mean we're gonna travel by railroad now? Cool!
Oh, no, my boy. I'm talking about rest and relaxation.
Oh, I haven't had much time for that, boss.
Yes, well, times are a-changin', Elfie, and after every successful Christmas we have, you can now count on a rad summer vacay.
Woohoo! You sound more like Surfer Santa every day, boss. Now we just gotta get you out there on a longboard.
One thing at a time, Elfie. One thing at a time.
It sure is getting hot around here, Count. We might need to call the HVAC repair person.
HVAC repair? Listen to you, Frankie. Your vocabulary's growing by leaps and bounds.
Yup, it's that dictionary I got last Christmas. I read it cover to cover, twice.
Well, then you know what a fan is. Get one. Or splash some cool water on your face or something.
What are we, in the Dark Ages? Why can't we just call an air conditioning person to get this castle cranking cold air again?
We've been over this before, Frankie. Every time a repair person comes to fix something in the castle, they're never seen again.
And whose fault is that?
Mine, proudly. I am the king of all vampires, monster. What would you have me do instead? Offer them brunch, some lemonade, perhaps?
Lemonade? Just the thought of it makes my taste buds tingle.
I could no more let an unwitting repair person escape my clutches than you could leave a pitcher of lemonade untouched on the refrigerator shelf. Hey, I know. Why don't you hang out in the fridge? It's cool, dark, and quiet, just like a tomb.
You're right, it is, Count. That's a great idea.
Don't mention it, monster. A tomb. The great problem solver. If only I could put in it that jolly red rube, Santa Claus.
Santa Claus? The king of Christmas? He's a good dude. He gave me that dictionary after all.
Well, it's been like a stake in my side for as long as I can remember, and I'm 500 years old. If only there was a way to derail this whole stupid holiday this year. If only there was a way.
I'm so glad we live in the Arctic, Zoe. We can belly flop and tummy slide in the snow all year long, while everybody else has to wear sunblock and find ways to beat the heat.
Ain't that the truth, Flip? There are big perks to being a penguin. Even though the winter climate makes me think of Christmas.
What's wrong with thinking of Christmas? We love Christmas.
Yes, that's my point. Whenever I start thinking of Christmas time, I get that warm, fuzzy feeling.
Silly, that's just your penguin coat. We're warm, fuzzy birds.
Yes, we are, but that's not what I meant, Flip. What I mean is Christmas time fills my heart with joy and anticipation. I feel like every day is Christmas Eve, and we should be drinking eggnog underneath a decorated tree.
Eggnog? Yum!
But in reality, it's summertime. We have half the year left until it's Christmas again, and that's a real drag.
I see your point. But maybe there's something we can do.
Like what? It's smack dab in the middle of summer.
I don't know. We could decorate some of these trees. We could sing carols. We could bake gingerbread cookies. We could watch a Christmas movie.
Those are all good ideas, Flip. Any of those activities would really up the Christmas quotient around here. But we're on the Arctic tundra. There's not a store within hundreds of miles where we could get any of the stuff we'd need.
Well, why don't we blast off on our spaceship and hit the nearest star jiffy? We can get cookie dough, baking trays, DVDs, and maybe they even have some decorations left over from last year.
Good idea, Flip. Let's go.
Okay. Darn. I forgot which way to go to find our spaceship.
What a blast it was on the beach, Santa. Growing up at the North Pole, I never knew I loved the water so much.
Well, it certainly showed, my boy. In fact, you hang ten like you've been on the shore all your life.
I do? Rad! Hey, maybe I can enter some surf competitions next summer. That barrel ride was surprisingly easy.
I couldn't believe you pulled that off, Elfie. For many surfers, the tube is the greatest ride they'll ever experience. And you caught it on your first paddle out.
Like I said, boss, riding shotgun in your sleigh every year really hones an elf's balance. Where are we off to next?
What do you say we drop by Maui for a little wave time,
Earth? Oh, Santa, this is the most awesome summer vacation ever. Oh, hey, maybe we could visit the Haleakala volcano and take some selfies for the gang back home while we're there.
I don't see why not.
How do you feel now, Zoe? We got everything a Christmas-loving penguin could ask for. String lights, gingerbread mix, a CD of carols, a DVD box set of Yuletide classics, a gallon of eggnog, even a backstock Christmas tree. We made out like raccoons.
We sure did, Flip. What a great idea it was to stock up in July. Now we can count down to Christmas with real Christmas spirit.
You know it. Hey, why don't we get ourselves some books too? We could tell each other Christmas bedtime stories every night till December. And maybe the other birds in our colony will join in.
Oh, I love to. Reading is one of my favorite activities.
Mine too! Hang on, I'm connecting us to the best bookstore in the whole galaxy! The Galactic Book Barn!
The Galactic Book Barn? In Perrysburg, Ohio? On Earth? That place is huge! It's like the dwarf planet of bookstores! For sure they'll have lots of Christmas titles for us.
Yeah, I can't wait to see!
Thanks for choosing the Book Barn, where we bait the hook and you buy the book. Randy speaking. How may I help you?
Hi, Randy. I'm Flip, and I'm looking for some good Christmas books.
Well, ho, Flip. You've come to the right place. We have a bit of everything. Historical, modern practices, different cultures, different species, different planets, picture books, pop-up books, pocket books, sing-alongs, as well as the classics. Dickens, Seuss, you name it. We even have a signed copy of the Gooma Gooma Christmas Songbook.
Signed by Gooma Gooma, the King Crooner himself? Whoa!
Yes, indeedy. It's a one-of-a-kind edition. The only one on the market that I know of. He signed it for my brother.
Wow, your brother knew the king?
Yes, sirree. Real well. They spent every Christmas together, actually. But it's no big deal. My brother knows everybody.
If you don't mind me asking, Randy, who's your brother?
His name's Santa. You might have heard of him.
Santa?
As in Santa Claus?
Yeah, that's him.
Get out! You're Santa Claus's brother?
Boy, if I had a nickel for every time somebody said that.
What are you doing working in a bookstore in Ohio, of all places?
What's wrong with Ohio? It's a swell state. And I don't just work at the Galactic Book Barn. I own the joint.
Wow. Who knew?
Not many. I like to keep it hush-hush. Some folks used to bring their Christmas lists in to try and get a little special treatment, but I put a stop to that. I'm not my brother.
Who could be? Santa's one of a kind.
And it just so happens that we're on a Christmas kick. Even though it's summer, we want to make it as Christmassy as we can until the big day's finally here.
Oh, well, you don't have to wait. Ain't you ever heard of Christmas in July?
Christmas in July?
Yep, it's just what it sounds like. Celebrating Christmas in July. And with all the food and decorations and games and gifts that it implies.
And with Santa Claus, too.
Well, no, not him. My big brother only works in December, but I can get him to tag you guys a Merry Christmas in July if you're cool.
We're cool. We're super cool.
We're Arctic penguins, for crying out loud.
I can see that. So you guys want me to pull some titles for you or what?
Yes.
Well.
Life is busy when you're a single mom. I said, I've seen ABC Mouse out there. Let's give it a try. When Sailor is on ABC Mouse, I see these little sparks of learning where he realizes that he's picked up something new and he is so excited about it. At school, his teachers noticed that his reading comprehension was well above most of the kids his age. Sailor has learned so much on ABC Mouse.
Every summer, for as long as I can remember, I've been coming up here to skip. You see, it's so thin and crispy, it's not just perfect for eating, it's also perfect for skipping.
Whoa! Every summer for as long as I can remember, slices of thin crust pizza just fly out of the lake like a miracle. I got one!
Me too.
The lake giveth thin crust!
It's a hot and ready thin crust summer at Little Caesars. Pizza.
When you first met K-12, you were one of the more than 2 million students who took charge of their education, tackling the challenges you set for yourself and ready for all the new ones to come. Here, you were someone, and you could become anyone. Our commitment was to help you get where you want to be. Congratulations, graduates.
Take charge of your future at k12.com/ready.
What have we here? St. Patrick, I presume.
Oi, laddie, 'tis I in the flesh. What are you doing, big silly? Halloween's not till October,
I never celebrate Halloween.
Could have fooled me. That's some costume you got there. Did your mama sew it for you?
My mama? I haven't seen my mother in centuries.
Strange, eh? Sorry, lad, but look on the bright side. Here's a pot of gold waiting at the end of every rainbow. And it's ne'er too late to mend fences with those you love.
That's neither here nor there, Patty. You're the one I came to see.
Me? I'm not on duty till March, laddie.
But it's July. March is a long ways away. How would you like to pull double duty this coming year?
Double duty? You mean a pint of green lemonade in each fist? Been there, done that. In fact, I was the first to show 'em how.
I'm not talking about beverages, Patrick, unless you have some tea and crumpets.
Aye, hot tea. Also one of my faves. No, sorry, I have none.
Tell me, Leprechaun, how would you feel about adding a second holiday to your duties?
How would I feel? I'd feel burned out just thinking about it, laddie. St. Paddy's Day's all I can handle and then some.
I see. That's a shame, because I heard from a reliable source that Christmas is up for grabs this year.
Christmas? Up for grabs? What happened to old Kris Kringle?
He's getting old. I'm told he wants to get out of the game.
Out of the game? Santa? I don't believe it.
Believe it, little man. And who better to fill St. Nick's boots than you, St. Patrick?
Boulder Dash! Besides, I'm scared of flying.
You have time to think about it. 5 months to be precise. But mark my words, Leprechaun. This year, with or without you, Christmas is getting a facelift.
How awesome was Hawaii, boss? I never thought the sunset over the Pacific could rival the sunset over the North Pole, but it does.
Indeed, Elfie. The Hawaiian Islands are truly majestic. And might I add, I'm going to get in a lot of trouble when Mrs. Claus finds out we visited without her.
Bring her back, Santa. Just the two of you. And if you wanted me to tag along again, I could adjust my schedule.
I'll bet you could, Elfie. I'll just bet you could.
Hey, big brother, how's it shaking?
Randy, I must say I like your hat.
Oh, thanks. I snatched it from a cool guy's closet last Christmas.
You know, I thought I was short a cap. The missus tried to convince me I was imagining things, but if there's one thing I know well, it's inventory. How are you, little brother?
I couldn't be better. Oh, books are flying off the shelves.
Wonderful.
Hey, I met a couple of fans of yours and was wondering if you'd record a Merry Christmas in July video for them.
Another one? This Christmas in July thing is really picking up steam, eh?
Oh, it's just that lots of folks love Christmas. And you. So much so that they don't want to wait.
We're famous, Santa!
Well, fame's worth nothing in and of itself, Elfie. It's our actions that define us.
That's my big bro, the most famous man in the world, being humble again. So, would you do me a favor and post a greeting for him, Santa?
Of course, Randy. I'll record a little something once we get home to the North Pole.
Muchas gracias, big guy.
De nada, little bro.
Ah, a little chick. So soft, plump.
Is this some kind of prank call? Get off my screen, creeper!
No, miss, this is no prank. I'm in search of your chieftain.
My chieftain? Okay, now I know you're pulling my wing. Disconnect, or I'm calling the robot police.
The robot police? Those pre-programmed do-gooders? If their veins weren't made of titanium alloy, I'd have eliminated them long ago. Alas, high-performance metal lubricants gives me indigestion.
Okay, Fang Face. Who's this chieftain you're looking for?
The Easter Bunny, of course.
Bert? He's not my... Where did you get chieftain from? I'm his admin.
Admin?
Administrative assistant. It's no small task running a holiday like Easter, you know.
Ah, but he has help. He has you, which means he can likely handle 2 holidays, if he so chose.
Ha! Yeah, right. The key phrase there is if he so chose, which he won't. He's busy enough as it is with our 1 day a year.
What if I said Christmas is up for grabs, little chick?
Christmas? Up for grabs? I'd say you don't know Santa Claus.
No, alas. But I think I might never know him.
What? Whatever do you mean?
I mean, Santa has retired from holiday duties.
And then what did he say?
He said that Santa was thinking of retirement. And that Christmas was looking to hire a new figurehead.
Looking to hire? That's ridiculous. Christmas isn't some corporation that hires and fires at will. It's a mood, a feeling, a spirit. It's ethereal.
And according to Count Dracula, that mood is over.
What did he want to talk to me about?
He wanted to see if you'd take Christmas.
Me? But I'm friends with Santa. Have been for years. Besides, my plate's overflowing with Easter work as it is.
That's what I told him. But I don't think he was listening. You know what I think?
What?
I think Dracula is lying about Santa retiring. I suspect Dracula is dead set on toppling Santa and installing a new character as the head of Christmas.
This is madness, cutie. Can you come pick me up at my place? We have to do something. Dracula can't succeed.
I'm on my way.
This is so thrilling, Frankie. I'm going to topple Santa and install a new character as the head of Christmas.
How are you gonna do that, Count? Santa Claus practically is Christmas.
Just you watch, monster. Just you watch and see. I have plans on top of plans and backup plans for each. Nothing trumps the devious mind. Nothing.
Can you devise a way to cool it down in the castle? I'm telling you, Count, I don't think I can last the summer there if we don't fix the AC.
I tried to fit you for a casket, Frankie, but you're just too big. It would need to be custom built.
Well, if you'd stop biting all the workers who came to the castle, maybe I'd have one by now, and I could be sleeping down on the cool basement floor next to you. But no!
Next to me? No, Frankie, you snore. We'd station you on the roof where you could catch a cool night breeze and maybe a thunderstorm or two. I know how much you love lightning.
I do love me some good lightning.
Tell you what, monster. After I dispose that merry old fool Santa, you can move into his cottage and live out the rest of your days at the North Pole. Will that be cool enough for you?
The North Pole? Absolutely! But, Count, I'm Frankenstein's monster.
What's your point?
I was created from parts, stitched together piece by piece, and brought to life by a lightning strike.
Duh. And
I'm immortal. So, when you say I'll live out the rest of my days at the North Pole, it means I'll be snowbound forever.
Is that such a bad thing, Frankie? You've been complaining about the muggy temperatures in my castle for years now. I'm sick of it.
Oh, are you sick of me too?
Will you stop? When did you become so touchy?
I just thought we were close is all. I thought we were friends.
I don't believe this. Of all the monsters in all the cosmos, I get this sensitive one. Just sit there and watch the shiny stars, Frankie. I'll take care of everything.
Including the air conditioning?
Look, out there. Sparkly, glittery objects. Ooh.
Ooh!
Oh, monsters.
Hold on.
MLB returns to the Field of Dreams, August 11th on Fox.
You know, every summer, for as long as I can remember, I've been coming up here to skip. You see, it's so thin and crispy, it's not just perfect for eating, it's also perfect for skipping.
Whoa! You know, every summer, for as long as I can remember, slices of thin crust pizza just fly out of the lake like a miracle. I got one!
Me too!
The lake giveth thin crust!
It's a hot and ready thin crust summer at Little Caesars. Pizza.
Did you know that Febreze Air Effects uses 100% natural propellant? Cheaper aerosols use artificial propellants. That's why Febreze works differently. Plus, it eliminates odors with a water-based formula and no dyes. For freshness you'll enjoy.
A sec, you say he came up to you in the afternoon? Aye, Cupid! In the broad daylight he did! But I thought vampires only came out at night. As did I. But Dracula told me the advances in the new sunblock creams allowed him to break the old rules and move about freely, day or night. Wow, that's nuts. And he wanted you to be the new Santa Claus? No, he still wanted me to be me, just in charge of Christmas. Patrick Claus. It's got a ring to it. Well, his offer fell on deaf ears. I won't never take old Santa's place, Cupid. He's been too good to me and me family over the years for me to pull the sleigh out from under him on the word of some snake-eyed vampire. Yeah. What a coup it'd be, though, huh? What are you saying, friend? Are you saying you endorse the removal of old Saint Nick? No, nothing like that. It's just that, man, I'd love to lay down the bow and arrow for a while. Lay down the bow and arrow? Cupid, you're the face of Valentine's Day, the symbol of lovers round the world. What would they do without you? Probably save a lot of money. You know how much stores charge for stuff now in February. It's crazy. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear this. In the meantime, we gotta warn Kris Kringle. How about we pass word along instead of contacting him direct? This could get us on that vampire's bad side. That's a chance I'd be willing to take. See, what about me? Nobody listens to Cupid. I'm a holiday icon, but not in the same light as the guy who delivers presents or the guy who makes folks lucky. Quiet, Cupid. I'm connecting us to someone who can get word to Santa.
Thanks for choosing the Galactic Book Barn, where we bait the hook and you buy the book. Randy speaking. How may I help you?
Oi, Randy, it's Patrick calling.
Patrick? Sheesh, you look terrible. Like you shrunk 2 feet or something.
Eh? I'm only 2 feet to begin with.
Let me guess, you're calling in sick. No sweat, take all the time you need. Drink lots of fluids and let us know when you feel better, okay?
Randy, it's me, Saint Patrick.
Oh, hi, Patrick. I'm sorry, I have a new guy working at the bookstore and his name is Patrick too. He's much taller. I thought you were him.
Obviously.
Long time no talk, dude. What can I do for you? You still looking for a book on the pukas?
No, Randy, I'm calling with bad news to report.
Bad news? Oh, no. Don't tell me you spilled a pint of tea on a first edition.
No, Randy. It's about your brother, St. Nick.
Santa? Oh, what about Santa?
His job is in peril.
It is?
Count Dracula's looking to topple your dear brother from his holiday throne this year. He approached me about taking the Christmas wreaths, but I told him to stick it in a pot of gold where the sun don't shine.
Count Dracula? You mean like the Count Dracula? You know, the fangs and turning into bats and all Dracula?
Aye, that's him.
Yikes. I thought he was just a novel character, a movie villain, a Halloween costume.
Makes me wonder what you think about Cupid.
Sorry, who?
Bah.
You gotta warn him, Randy. Dracula's fixing to make a move on Christmas soon. If we all stick together and stay vigilant, we can thwart that vampire's plans.
No, I understand. Well, thanks for the warning. I'll do whatever I can.
Count Dracula? He's real?
Very real. I saw him with my own 2 eyes.
And he's got it in for you, Santa. I don't know why he's so worked up, but that vampire wants you separated from Christmas before the gifts can go under the trees.
Well, this is surprising to say the least.
What can we do to help, Santa? We love Christmas as much as anybody.
I'm not sure yet, cutie, but I'd like to thank you both for bringing this to my attention.
No worries, big guy. I know you'd do the same for me.
Indeed I would, Bert.
This sounds serious, boss. We should get back home to the North Pole right away. Miss Claus could be in danger.
Not so fast, Elfie. Mrs. Claus is no pushover. She can handle things at the pole. And she's got more than enough protection with our reindeer and the other elves surrounding her. I think you and I would be safer right where we are, out here in space.
You think so? What if we run into trouble? What if we're ambushed? What if we're outnumbered? It's just the 2 of us. 3.
4.
We've got your back, guys. Anything you need, anytime you need it. Just say the word.
Thank you, Bert. It's a true blessing to have friends like you in this universe.
Oh, the feeling's mutual, big guy. Us holiday icons gotta stick together.
I love my job.
Hello again, viewers. I'm your host with the most, Miss Holly Hippo.
And I'm your co-host in Compost, Miss Mandy Momment.
And you're watching What's Hippo. Today, we have an exclusive live interview with Mr. Randy Claus, owner and proprietor of the world-famous Galactic Book Barn, who approached our producers at Zootropolis Studios this morning with a truly fantastic tale.
That's right, Holly. According to Randy, who, as we all know, is the one and only Santa Claus's brother, Count Dracula is undead and well and out for blood.
Count Dracula. This story gets more outlandish by the second. I'm told Randy Claus is standing by as we speak, Mandy, so let's go to him now. Mr. Claus, are you there?
I'm here, Mandy, and you can call me Randy.
Okay, Randy. You can call me Holly.
Oh, hi, Holly. My bad.
Your story sounds like a doozy, Randy. Why don't you tell us about it?
Right. As soon as I found out about this, I wanted to get it out to as many folks as I could. And your show's the first thing I thought of to reach a lot of eyes and ears quick.
Well, that's very flattering, Randy. All of us here at What's Hippo pride ourselves on bringing you all the latest unfiltered and unbiased news before anyone else.
That's right, Holly. If it's hot off the presses, you can get it anywhere. But if it's happening as we speak, you can only get it from What's Hippo? Trademark!
Go ahead, Randy. Tell our viewers your story.
Well, I was just here at the Galactic Book Barn. If you got the need, we got the read. And I got a call out of the blue from St. Patrick.
That's St. Patty's Day Patrick for those of you who don't follow at home.
Yeah, anyway, we know each other a little bit, and I could tell something was wrong. So I asked him what's up, and that's when he told me...
Told you what, Randy?
He told me Count Dracula's out to get my big brother Santa, and if we don't stop him, Christmas as we know it could be kaput.
Christmas kaput? That would be a useless and ineffective Christmas for those of you at home who don't follow.
Anyhow, yeah, I called my big bro, but I got his voicemail, so I'm gonna try him back here in a few, but I figured y'all were the next best thing to telling him myself.
You're right about that, Randy. What's Hippo trends #1 worldwide during the hour we air, and all of our segments post in real time on social media.
The hippest news blitz ever. What's Hippo?
Trademark. Talk about a shameless self-promotion. This show's getting a little full of itself.
And yet, here you are watching it, Alvin. Isn't that ironic?
Yeah, well, I ain't controlling the remote. Am I, Bella?
No, you're not.
Don't change that channel. I want to make sure Santa's okay.
Of course you do, Bagel. Every Christmas Eve, you eat all the cookies we leave out for him before he can have one.
I do not.
Do too. We've all caught you doing it.
Well, how am I supposed to know those cookies aren't for me? I'm a dog. We do 3 things: eat, sleep, and play.
Ooh, eat, sleep, and play. I love that movie. Let's watch it. Is it still streaming? Randy, did St. Patrick give you any exact details on the threats Dracula's made? Or what he has in store for your brother? And have you been interviewed by the authorities yet?
No, Mandy,
I'm Holly.
Sorry, Holly. No, from what I understand, since all parties involved are currently in outer space, this is the Space Guardians' jurisdiction, and they'll be following up on it.
The Space Guardians! How exciting!
Well, we don't want to keep you any longer than we have to, Randy, so we'll say goodbye for now. We know you want to touch base with your brother badly, and you also have that palatial Galactic Book Barn to run.
That's right, Manny, I do. And come on down while you can, because everything's currently half off through the weekend.
Half off? I'll come have a look. Everyone here in the studio knows how I love the romance novels.
Do we ever?
And for all of you marmots out there, don't forget that a stack of paperback books makes for warm and secure bedding during winter hibernations.
Fun fact.
Next up, we see the fireworks explode between hip-hop icon Lou Wings Fresh Quills and his arch rival of rap, Sam N. Upstream. Coming up after the break on What's Hippo? Trademark!
Gosh, it's
This is MasterChef Back to Win. The most talented home cooks return. No mistakes can be made. Which all-star will step up to finally be named MasterChef? That is finale worthy. MasterChef Back to Win. All new Wednesday on Fox and watch anytime on Fox Now or Hulu.
Your restaurant has a lot of moving pieces. Square can help you keep them all in sync. Sign up in minutes at square.com, and with your one account, you can take orders for dine-in, delivery, or pickup. All your sales and data all work together, from taking payments to paying your team. Sign up with Square today and keep every part of your business moving in the right direction. Get started free at square.com.
Bring them things, I bring them things. I call the plug, he bring them things. Mucho, I bring them things.
That's money. That's Cash App.
For freezing out here, Santa. Maybe I should go get my mittens out of the ship.
Don't fret, Elfie. This won't take long. These penguins are attentive and vigilant creatures. And remember what Randy said. They'll probably be twice as excited to see us in person. I'm sure they'll set upon us shortly, and we'll explain our situation.
I hope you're right, boss. I can't feel my nose.
Get it together, my boy. We must stay strong. Remember what my little brother told us? These penguins love Christmas. So much so, they want to observe it in July.
I wish it were July right now, or better yet, I wish we were back on Maui.
In due time. Right now, duty calls. And with the sheer numbers of an Arctic penguin army behind us, there's no way Dracula can harm Christmas. Keep your eyes peeled, Elfie. There's no telling when a penguin will pop up.
Oh, okay, boss.
Morning, sleepyhead. What's got you up bright and early on your day off?
You don't know?
Is there a game on TV?
No, Lucy, it's Christmas time.
Christmas time?
Yepers. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
Vern, look outside. It's summertime.
Duh, I know that, Luce. Haven't you ever heard of Christmas in July?
Christmas in... No, I haven't.
Well, if you don't know, now you know. Merry Christmas in July. I'm off to the mall to get gifts for Felix and Big T. And my beautiful wife, of course.
You're serious about this? Christmas in July?
Serious as a raccoon with a hangnail. Hey, while I'm gone, could you bust out last year's decorations? I want to make the house super festive this year.
I mean, I guess. What are you gonna get for Big T?
I don't know. What do you get for the dinosaur who has everything?
He does have it pretty good as far as long-extinct prehistoric creatures go.
I think Felix has been turning him on to the video games lately. Maybe I'll see if there's a dino-themed adventure.
Good idea. So wait, exactly when is Christmas in July?
Christmas in July is usually recognized as July 25th, but sometimes celebrated on July 12th.
I see. Well, seeing as how today's the 10th, can we see the 25th so I have time for shopping? And I'd like to get my hair done. I looked like a bum last year.
Oh, sweetheart, you're always beautiful to me.
Well, keep talking like that, mister, and we'll have Christmas in August, too. And September, October, November, and December.
Deal.
I'm heading to the gym later if you want to join me, Mr. Brainiac.
I'd take you up on that offer, Mrs. Brainiac, but I have to put up the tree.
Why is your dad acting so strange lately, Felix? I saw him giggling to himself earlier in the backyard. Looked like he was up to something.
Who knows? Dad's weird like that. Sometimes he laughs at things nobody else finds funny.
Well, that was a big no-no 65 million years ago.
I'll bet. Hey, you want to play some more Triassic Train?
Oh, I'd love to. I got all the way to level 8 last night.
Get out! You made it to level 8?
Yeah, but that's as far as I could go. I can't clear the tar pit jumps.
Oh, don't worry, Big T. I have a fix for that. We can call an expert.
An expert? Who?
My friend who runs a bookstore. He special orders stuff for us all the time. And he plays games, too. He knows the shortcuts, tricks, and Easter eggs for any game out there. He's like a walking encyclopedia of video game expertise.
Wow, I'd like to talk to that guy.
The bookstore just opened. He's probably at work now. We can call him up. He face chats all the time.
Face chat? You mean like he looks at you and he talks or something?
No, face chatting's like real-time video messaging. Everybody's doing it. Phone calls are a thing of the past.
I know what that's like.
Thanks for choosing the Galactic Book Barn, where turning the page is all the rage. Randy speaking. How may I help you?
Hey, Randy, it's Felix.
Felix! Oh, how's it going, little man?
Pretty good. Hey, I'd like you to meet my best buddy, Big T. Big T. This is my video game guru, Randy Claus.
Hi, Randy. Nice to meet you.
Whoa! Cool costume, kid.
Huh?
Oh, it's no costume, Randy. T's a Rex.
I'm sorry. What?
Big T's a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I created a time machine with spare parts in my bedroom and kinda accidentally brought him back from the past.
Kinda accidentally? A T-Rex? Hang on, Felix. I gotta sit down.
Oh, I get that a lot.
Here we are, Frankie. Planet Blue Moon, the land of ice and snow. You won't overheat here. In fact, if you'd like to have yourself cryogenically frozen for the remainder of the summer, it's an option.
It is?
Absolutely. I did it once just for kicks.
You did? How was it?
It was the best sleep of my undead life. I've been meaning to return to be frozen for another couple of centuries, but you know how it is. So much to do, so little time.
I like to drink iced lemonade in my spare time, Dracula.
Well, you can get iced anything down there. Go give your bolts a break and get the heat out of your system.
Thanks a bunch, Count. Ice, snow, freezing temperatures. Oh boy, I can't wait!
Uh-huh. Just don't forget who you work for. I'll be back to pick you up later. In the meantime, I'll cultivate the plot against Santa. Now, chop chop, off you go.
Sure thing, Count. Woohoo!
Santa, I'm freezing. I'm gonna turn into a snowman if we don't get back to the ship soon.
I'm sorry, Elfie. I truly believe those penguins would show themselves if we just touched down on their tundra. You're right. We've been traipsing around in the snow far too long. Come, my boy, let's get back to the ship.
That's music to my elf ears. Which way is it?
I seem to have gotten turned around. Do you have any idea, Elfie?
Do I? No, boss. I've been following you.
Oh, well, isn't this a pickle?
Pickle's an understatement.
Don't fret, Elfie. We'll get our bearings in a moment. We either came through that tree line there or that tree line over there.
Oh, that makes me feel a lot better. Santa, I can't move my mouth if I don't make it back to tell Miss Claus and everyone at the North Pole that I love them.
Nonsense. Don't talk like that, Elfie. We'll make it out of here just fine. I'll tuck you in my wool coat if I must.
Now would be a good time, I think.
Whoa! Looky here, Hodge. A couple of cosplayers.
Yeah. What are you two supposed to be? Santa and his little elf?
I think I'm seeing things, Santa. Like one of those mirages. A goofy-looking turkey and a bunny are talking to us.
Goofy looking? Who you calling goofy, little fella?
He didn't mean it, I assure you. He's delirious. We're happy to see you boys.
Yeah? Did you wander away from the convention and get lost or something?
There's a convention out here?
Hey, you hear that, Hodge? They are delirious. The Cosmic Character Con, you dolts. Happens every year. Folks come from all over, dressed up as their favorite heroes and villains.
Yeah, we just saw a big Frankenstein monster over the hill there.
That con's a pretty big deal. You're obviously both a part of it, no?
No, we just came to visit some old friends and we've lost our way.
You guys didn't happen to see a spaceship parked anyplace, did ya?
Oh, that. We thought it was a Cosmobile.
Well, you've seen it? Can you guide us to it?
You hear that, Hodge? This definitely ain't Santa if he's asking us for directions. Yeah, it's just over yonder, beyond those trees there.
Excellent. Come, Elfie. Let's go.
Thank goodness.
How are you, Elfie? Has the sensation returned to your fingers and toes yet?
Yes, Santa, but I still can't feel my nose or ears.
Oh, give it a minute, my boy. I'm sure you'll be just fine.
I hope so. An elf who can't wiggle their nose or ears isn't much of an elf.
I have an idea. We need to get your heart pumping. Get your blood flowing. We need to find a gym.
A gym? But, boss, we're in outer space. There are no gyms out here.
No, but planet Earth is teeming with them. We'll drop by and get a day pass.
Okay, if you think it'll help.
I do, Elfie, and let's be honest, I could stand to shed a couple inches off my belt. Perhaps I'll try that circuit workout that's so popular.
Okay, let's go.
Look, Flip, it's some kind of statue.
Yeah, what's it supposed to be? A gargoyle or a monster or something?
Looks like it. Must be part of that big cosmic costume con at the Igloo Hotel. This thing probably fell off a truck.
The Cosmic Costume Con? Is that this weekend? Oh, I've been meaning to buy a ticket sometime so I can show off my Space Guardian uniform.
Ha! Folks will probably mistake you for security and ask you where to find the restrooms.
I hope they do. I'll send them to your house.
Bah. Well, I'm looking forward to Christmas in July. We're finally home and we've got all of our decorations, books, DVDs, and eggnog to last us till next year.
Yeah, we're gonna have so much fun. Way more fun than some dumb costume con.
Frankie, not dumb.
Whoa! It talks.
Not just that, Flip. It listens too. It heard what you said and answered you.
Oh no! What if I'm cursed? What if this is some ancient golem thawed from the ice by global warming just waiting to latch onto the first passerby it sees? And now that it's got me, I'll never be free of it. It'll follow me forever, across the tundra, throughout the cosmos, from galaxy to galaxy, dimension to dimension, like some prehistoric Frankenstein monster.
Frankenstein? You know my creator?
I'm right. I'm doomed.
Stop being so dramatic, Flip. It's just some guy in a costume. Sorry about the misunderstanding, mister. Are you okay? Do you need directions back to the hotel?
Does the hotel have heat?
It's got the best heat around. Every room's cozy warm.
Then no! I'm looking for a cryogen chamber.
Cryogen? Who needs cryogen? Just stay right here where you are and you'll be frozen solid by dawn.
Oh, okay. I'll hang out here then. Thanks, penguins.
Wow.
This is MasterChef Back to Win.
The most talented home cooks return.
No mistakes can be made.
Which all-star will step up to finally be named Master Chef?
That is finale worthy.
Master Chef Back to Win. All new Wednesday on Fox and watch anytime on Fox Now or Hulu.
What a great workout that was, boss. I can feel my ears, nose, fingers, and toes. I'm telling you, it's like I never almost froze in the wild.
That's the idea, Elfie. Like our Mrs. Claus always says, exercise is the best medicine.
I thought she always said, take off your boots before you come in the house.
Well, that too.
Excuse me.
Yes, ma'am?
Hi, I couldn't help but notice you both in there. You might have seen me too. I was on the treadmills, blatantly staring.
Oh yeah, the creepy lady.
Elfie, mind your manners.
My name's Lucy. I'm sorry to be a nuisance, but I couldn't help noticing your outfits.
Nice to meet you, Lucy. I know we're not exactly dressed for the season. My apologies if we were a distraction.
No, not at all. Just this morning I thought my husband was the only one on planet Earth who celebrated Christmas in July. Now I run into you two. So cute. I don't know. I was skeptical, but I'm really starting to feel the Christmas spirit.
It's no wonder you've been looking at the real Santa Claus.
Ho, 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 ma'am. Merry Christmas in July to you, too.
Wait, are you serious? You're actually Santa Claus? Don't be silly. You're not joking, are you?
Nope, he's my boss, Saint Nick. And my name's Elfie. Oh, go ahead. Pull my ears if you don't believe me.
Oh my goodness! You mean to tell me you really exist?
Did you think all those stories were just the whimsy of children?
Yes. No. I don't know what I mean. What are you doing here? Are you delivering presents?
No, we're just getting a quick workout before heading back to outer space.
Outer space? This is so wild. You have to come home with me.
Oh?
Yeah. Oh, I hope that didn't sound weird. It's just that my boys, my husband Vern, my son Felix, and his pet Big T, would absolutely love to meet both of you. You have to come say hi.
I don't know, Lucy. Our schedule's very tight right now, and I make it a point not to be seen out and about much during the off-season. Keeps the mystique alive, you know.
I understand, but I literally live right around the corner, just 5 minutes, that's all I ask. My family will be so excited. Please, Santa, pretty please. Hey, sweetie, how's it going?
It's going great, Luce. I bought gifts for all of you. Put up and decorated the Christmas tree, hung the wreaths and stockings, stoked the crackling fire, and the eggnog's warming on the stove. How was the gym?
It was a real eye-opening visit.
Oh, yeah? Did those muscleheads from the pro wrestling school come back in? They didn't press slam the front desk kid again, did they?
No, the wrestlers weren't there, but I did run into somebody you might know.
Somebody I might know? I don't know who I'd know in your gym. Oh, wait! Was it Donnie Griblicki from my old high school football team? I saw him throwing Hail Mary passes with cantaloupes in the supermarket the other day. He's still a clown after all these years. And pretty buff, too, considering how old we are. Did he say hi?
No, it wasn't Donnie Vern. It was somebody much more famous.
Famous? Nobody famous hangs around here.
That's what you think. Why don't you and Felix go look in the den?
Okay.
So, Randy said when you make it to level 9, you gotta find the gas station and fill up with fossil fuel to be able to jump the dry riverbed to Euphoria Falls. If you use the regular unleaded, you'll fall short every time.
Oh, I see.
Felix, come down here a minute, please. There's someone I want you to meet.
Someone she wants me to meet. I bet it's that pesky science lab recruiter again. Okay, Mom, be right there. Restart the game. I'll be right back.
Ha! Nice costumes, you two. Are you working them all for Christmas in July?
Not exactly, young man. No.
Oh, wow. Did Lucy hire you to come over and add a little zing to our celebrations? That's so awesome. Isn't your mom the best?
She sure is, Pop.
Allow me to introduce us. I'm Alfie, the North Pole Elf, and this here's my boss. You might know him as Santa Claus.
Ho, 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 boys. Merry Christmas.
Wow, that's a good impression, man. I mean, like, really good.
It's no impression, Vern Brainiac. We are who we say we are.
Okay, I'll play along. You're the real Santa Claus. So, what'd you give me for Christmas when I was 10?
If memory serves me, I brought you a basketball, a bicycle, and a portable physics workshop.
Well, Dad, is he right?
Whoa. Now, you mean to tell me you created all these amazing machines, gadgets, and doohickeys by yourself?
Including a time machine?
Yep, I did it all by myself.
But why? Whatever possessed a youngster like yourself, with 2 loving parents and all the comforts a boy could want, to reach further, to test the bounds of science, to stretch the bounds of reality?
I don't know. I was bored, I guess.
Wow! We get bored at the North Pole sometimes. Not at Christmas time, of course. But whenever we do, we just have snowball fights or go sledding.
To each their own.
Well, I'd like to commend you, Felix. It's not often I see a child so visionary that he literally reshapes and remolds the world around him using science, technology, ingenuity, and imagination. You're quite the boy, Felix. Your parents must be tremendously proud of you.
I think so, Santa.
I think so, too. This is one great family, Santa. They even took me in, accepted me as one of their own, and invited me to stay as long as I wanted.
How long are you gonna stay, Big T?
As long as Felix's mom keeps making those yummy casseroles, forever.
You're my best friend, win, Big T.
And you're mine, Felix. Look at these great folks, Elfie. This warms my heart. I'm so glad we touched down for a spell on Earth.
I love the gym too, boss. I'm thinking if I keep up my daily workouts, I can get pretty buff by next Christmas. That'll help a lot when we're slinging boxes.
I'm sure it will, my boy. Now come, we must return to space and contend with Dracula's threat before it's too late.
Ha! I finally caught you, rabbit.
That's Mr. Easter Bunny to you, Count.
Has your underling told you about my offer? It's still on the table if you're interested.
You mean you're offered to steal Christmas out from under Santa? Thanks for thinking of me, but I'll pass.
Well, why don't you mull it over? I can see you in a red cap and suit.
Thanks, but no thanks, Fangface.
Very well, Easter Bunny. If all you holiday honchos are too afraid to step up, I'll take over Christmas by myself. And once I control it, just like everything else I touch, I'm coming for your day.
You wouldn't dare.
I would, and I will. After the world celebrates a fantastic Christmas this year, I'll seize Easter too, just to teach you a lesson.
You just try it.
I'll do more than try, Bunny. See you very soon.
This is terrible, Bert. Will Dracula stop at nothing? Does he want to wrest control of every holiday?
It looks that way, cutie. We all need to stand behind Santa now and fight the good fight. He's our best chance to stop that peccable parasite. What a great time we had on Earth, boss. I could really get used to that.
Well, it's a good rule not to mingle too closely with the client base, Elfie. They shouldn't get to see behind the curtain. It can ruin the mystique, dim the magic, you know.
I understand, Santa. Christmas is more important than gyms and lattes.
That's right, my boy, but I sure could go for a sweet cream white chocolate espresso right now.
That sounds delicious.
Boss!
Yes, Pitter? What's the matter?
A strange aircraft was spotted circling high over your cottage here at the North Pole.
What if it's Dracula?
Why, is Mrs. Claus safe?
Yes, she is. Some of the elves are staying with her, and all our reindeer are patrolling the grounds.
Good. Tell them to stay vigilant, especially come nightfall.
Yes, sir. Will you be back soon?
As soon as we can, Pitter, but first, we have a determined foe to face, and Christmas itself could hang in the balance.
Godspeed, Santa.
Thank you, Pitter. Stay strong for us down there, and I'll see you when we return. Elfie, connect me to Patter.
Right away, boss.
Patter, is everything secure at your outpost?
Oh, quiet here, Santa. There was an unidentified object flying low over the pole just before dawn. It seemed to be scanning the area around your cottage, but disappeared with the sunrise.
How not surprising. It was him, boss. It was Dracula.
Yes, Elfie, we can bet it was.
I'm still...
The gang is back. Yes. Hog attack! An all-new episode. Gabby's Dollhouse. Unlock the magic with Gabby's Dollhouse. Available at select retailers. Now streaming.
You know, every summer, for as long as I can remember, I've been coming up here to skip. You see, it's so thin and crispy, it's not just perfect for eating. It's also perfect for skipping.
Whoa! You know, every summer, for as long as I can remember, slices of thin crust pizza just fly out of the lake like a miracle. I got one!
Me too!
The lake giveth thin crust!
It's a hot and ready thin crust summer at Little Caesars. Pizza, pizza.
Weirded out by that monster on the tundra, Zoe. I don't think I can focus on Christmas in July with that thing lurking.
That big goof? Don't worry about him, Flip. I betcha he saw how cold it gets out there and hightailed it back to the costume con.
You think so?
I know so.
Can we go check? I've got a bad feeling about him.
Fine. But let's hurry up. I want to pour a big cup of eggnog and settle in with a holiday classic like A Christmas Penguin or It's a Wonderful Icicle or something before it gets too late.
Sounds good. Let's go. Look, he's still here.
Well, I'll be plucked. Is he breathing?
I'm not getting close enough to find out.
Frankie, cold!
Whoa, he's talking.
You've been out here a long time, mister. Do you need help? A blanket or a bowl of hot soup or anything?
No, Frankie feels good.
Huh, he likes it.
Yes, he does. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. He should be a block of ice by now.
Blocks of ice, good.
Huh? What's that sound? Where's it coming from?
Over there. It's a spaceship. It's touching down.
A spaceship? I'm not sticking around to find out who's in it. Come on, Zo, let's go.
Good idea. Eggnog, here we come.
Jeepers creepers, Frankie, look at you, you're frozen solid.
Yes, it feels good.
Well, you've lowered our cabin temperature 50 degrees just by sitting there.
Oh, you're welcome, Count.
I'll admit it's rather pleasant. Enjoy it while you can. We're returning to the castle. It's almost time for that insipid variation of Yuletide celebration, Christmas in July. And I refuse to allow that either. No, Frankie, it's time to realize my plans. Christmas ends now.
Grandpa, you wouldn't believe who visited us at home today.
Was it the Easter Bunny?
The Easter Bunny? No, it wasn't the Easter Bunny. Santa Claus came to say hi to us.
You mean Kris Kringle? That old coot still running around?
Yes, and he brought one of his elves with him.
Ah, yes. Was it Pitter?
No, it was Elfie. They were so cool, Gramps. They helped Pop finish decorating for Christmas in July and...
Just a minute, Felix. Christmas in July? What kind of strange celebration is that?
It's this thing where people decide to hold Christmas in the summertime. So they decorate, celebrate, and exchange gifts, just like we do in December. Dad's all about it.
Christmas is a tradition. It's sacred, and it belongs in December, with the magic of coats, hats, and mittens, snowmen in the yards, sleigh bells ringing, reindeer hoof prints on powdery rooftops. It's not heat wave Christmas, Felix. It's white Christmas. Anything less is not the real thing. Remember that.
I will, Grandpa. Nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you too, Felix. Enjoy your summer.
Thanks, I will.
Eesh, you sure opened a can of worms there.
Yeah, that's my Grandpa Brainiac. He's a great inventor, but he marches to the beat of his own drummer. Hey, let's play some Triassic Train.
Okay.
This is it, Frankie. The world as we know it is about to change. Like a two-legged vampire into a stealthy bat, I'll transform Christmas from the joyous holiday everyone knows into the blackest holiday known to mankind.
Hey, can you also transform our HVAC into a cooling unit? Come on, Count. It's a sweatbox up in here.
I told you, Frankie, I'll return you to the Arctic plains in December. For all I care, you can freeze solid for an eternity.
Can I just go now? You don't need me. You got this.
Not so fast, monster. You were created for the express purpose of wreaking havoc and causing mayhem. And you promised to enforce my every command and bolster my every whim in exchange for 2 meals a day.
You're doing pretty good, though, on your own.
I still have whims, and I still need your muscle, your force, your might. Besides, you look imposing. I'm all cranium. I'm 5'0" and 130 pounds soaking wet.
Wow, you're little.
But my thirst is big. And I thirst for power, for control, and for blood, of course.
Well, I thirst for fresh lemonade with extra ice. Can I go to the kitchen and make some?
Oh boy. Yes, Frankie, yes. Go make your lemonade. hurry back. Surely Santa's minions saw us skim the North Pole, and as planned, I'm sure they told the jolly guy. I imagine he'll come knocking any time now, and we'll be ready for him.
Are you in position, Pitter?
I'm ready, Santa. My ship's hovering 70,000 feet over the west side of Dracula's castle. I can see if he tries to run anywhere within 50 degrees of my vantage point.
Excellent. Hold steady, my boy. Come in, Patter.
I'm here, boss. 70,000 feet over their castle's east side.
Are you ready?
Ready and waiting. I have a clear view of all eastern doors and windows, plus the drainage pipe south of Dracula's secret tunnel exit, a half mile out in the woods. He's got nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
Very well, then. I'm going in.
Good luck, Santa!
Quite a castle the Count has here, and I think it was no accident that the front door was left open.
Indeed, Saint Nick, the door was left open for you, the very fly to my hungry spider.
Count Dracula, at last we meet.
For the first and last time, Mr. Claus, for after this night, Christmas will belong to me.
And why do you want to control Christmas so badly, if I may ask?
Because it makes people happy, Santa. It eases their tension and allies their fears. And I'm a creature of the night. I build tension. I feed on fear.
I see. You know something, Count. I remember each and every house I've delivered presents to, and I've been delivering presents for a very long time.
Almost as long as I've been delivering eternal life to my victims.
You could say that, but I recall in vivid detail the Christmas trees of every little boy and girl whose chimney I ever climbed down, across every continent throughout the years.
Just as I recall the wide eyes of each of my victims when they realized they were about to join me amongst the undead.
Why, that must have been very special for you, and a far cry removed from a little Transylvania boy I once knew named Vlad.
What did you say about a Transylvanian boy?
It's been a long time since anyone called you by that name, I'm sure. But let me tell you something. I still remember that boy's own wide eyes as he gazed up into a starry Christmas Eve sky, watching me and my reindeer exclaim as we rode out of sight, "Merry Christmas to you, Vlad, and have a good night."
I remember. I used to love Christmas. The lights, the snow, the cookies, the carols, the presents. My dog Gaspar. Gaspar loved Christmas too, and I love Gaspar. Until he ran away in those woods.
I'm sorry, Vlad. That must have been very difficult for a young boy.
Yes, but not as difficult as finding the person Gaspar ran away to. Another creature of the night.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. That night was 500 long years ago. But I remember it like it was yesterday. Just like you remember your nights delivering gifts. I remember the night little Vlad transformed into a fearsome Count Dracula.
It's not too late to change, Count.
Ha! I could say the same for you, Santa. Give me control of Christmas and walk away, and you won't be harmed.
Well, you know I won't do that. The world depends on me.
Then you'll get demoted, and I'll top my new Christmas tree with your red cap.
If that's how you want it. I prefer peace, but I'm willing to fight for what's right. And I'll champion Christmas until the end.
As you wish, Santa Claus. The end of your career is nigh.
Count! Lemonade's ready! You want some?
Lemonade? Well, that sounds refreshing.
I never drink lemonade.
Perhaps you should. I remember little Vlad with his mug of eggnog, padding down the stairs in his footies, marveling at a sea of presents beneath the glittering Christmas tree his parents put up for him. Those eyes so full of joy.
Yuck!
Oh, is that because the little boy in you hasn't experienced a Christmas morning in all these centuries?
Bah! You know me not, Santa.
I know I can recreate that Christmas for you one more time.
You can?
If you'll let me, and if you'll let Christmas be. What do you say, Count? Would you like to wake up again on Christmas morning?
Yeah.
That was the most fun Christmas in July ever, Santa. But Dracula was determined to ruin it for us all. How in the universe did you get rid of him?
I simply showed him the error of his ways, Bert. Never underestimate the power of Christmas.
Oi, St. Nick, you really outdone yourself this time. A rollicking Christmas in July to rival Christmas in December. And the biggest supernatural villain of them all, thwarted. Give yourself a pat on the old back, eh?
All in a day's work, St. Patrick. It was the spirit of Christmas that foiled Dracula's plans. I had nothing to do with it.
Wow! Christmas in July's gonna be tough to top. Thanks for introducing us to it, Pop.
And thanks for introducing us to Santa Claus, too. Best Christmas ever.
It was my pleasure, boys, but I can't take the credit. Lucy's the one who brought Santa home, and Christmas in July's a tradition in our family.
Just not for Grandpa Brainiac,
right? Well, some of us still need a little convincing, but my dad goes big in December.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas in July, folks.
Thanks for everything, Santa.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Don't mention it. It was an honor to meet you all. And Big T, remember what I said. Your gift is gonna be too large to fit under the tree this December. So check the tree in the backyard. Thanks, Santa. Oh boy, I can't wait. I love Christmas time.
Well, you did it, Santa. You saved Christmas in July, and you saved Christmas anytime.
I didn't do anything on my own, Elfie. We saved Christmas. All of us. Now and forever.
I just have one question. How in the world did you manage to talk Dracula out of his vengeful plans? He was dead set on ruining Christmas for everyone. You mean to tell me you didn't arrest him, you didn't tie him up? What did you say to make that vampire change his mind?
I simply gave Dracula what the child inside all of us wants, Elfie. A Christmas morning. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas in July to all!
Just like